Hello everybody, I am the Cam Man and welcome to Stellaris. This is a game by Paradox Interactive. They recently came out with their 2.6 Vern update, as well as their Federations DLC, which we will be looking at today. I've already gone ahead and set up a species and empire for us. We are the Galactic Commerce Corporation. We are a trade league, and this requires the Mega Corporations DLC, which we are also using. So as you can see, we are corporate, so we hold an election every 20 years, which gives us an administrative capacity of plus 20 and an empire sprawl penalty of plus 50%. Actually, I'll just go in and show everybody. So that's the appearances. You can change it here. We're just gonna go with the regular humans. You can change our name. We're just gonna be human. This is the biography I've written. The Galactic Commerce Corporation was started by the Cam Man when he was a young man. The company started with delivering packages around the Shattered Ring and very quickly controlled the shipping market. After achieving success in the shipping industry, he looked for another opportunity to expand his empire and began to build up a manufacturing base to make the products he shipped himself and sell directly to the customer. The competition rapidly died, and the Galactic Commerce Corporation was the sole company for everything on the Shattered Ring. He quickly shifted to politics and was immediately placed in power. With power, technology, and trade in his hands, the Cam Man and the Galactic Commerce Corporation seemed like an unstoppable force in the galaxy. Only time will reveal their fate in the universe. Alright, the next would be the names, and we're just gonna do the Galactic Commerce Corporation spaceship as our ship prefixes. And we're going to use the UNE names. For our traits, we're intelligent, giving us 10 research for engineering, physics, and society, a 10% bonus. We are not adaptive, giving us minus 10% to habitability. We are thrifty, giving us 25% trade value from jobs. We are quick learners, giving us 25% leader experience, and we are sedentary, giving us a minus 15% pop growth from immigration and a 25% increased resettlement cost. For our home world, we're calling it the Galactic Commerce Corporation headquarters, and that's also our star name. We'll do Mammalian City for now. Origin, this is part of the new Federations DLC. Each one of these has their own different things and benefits. I'm not going to read them all or tell you each one. You can pause the video and see if you want it. I'll leave it up for a couple seconds, but it's proper. What we are doing is Shattered Ring, which is this civilization inhabits a ring world built by unknown forerunners. It can be understood and fully repaired. It will grant them great power. This gives us our start with the partially destroyed ring world as our home world. And we start with an arcane generator that is able to maintain some of our segments that we have. So that's Shattered Ring down here. You can't do that with an agrarian ideal civic though. Void Dwellers is one that's coming up with an update soon. We might be playing that soon, where you start as a habitat. Some of these are better for different machines. A lot of these have different requirements. Some of these are interesting, like Doomsday, where your home world explodes within 35 to 45 years, so you have to start colonizing really soon. For our ethics and government, our ethics are egalitarian, so you can't be autocratic, and we can do utopian living standards though. This also gives us a faction influence of 25%. And specialist population resource output of plus 5%. We are materialist, giving us robot upkeep of minus 10% and a research speed of 5%, plus 5%. We are xenophile, giving us an increased opinion for other species. We can't do no refugees, we can't do enslave other species, and we can't displace aliens. For our empire modifier, that gives us plus 10% trade value and plus 1 envoy. For our civics, we are free traders, giving us plus 10% to trade value and plus 10% to branch office value. We are also brand loyalty, giving us plus 15% to unity. Yeah, the next would be advisor. We're just going to keep it original. There we can change our name. We're not going to do that. Our flag, we went with the background, the blue being like our atmosphere or the our space. Yellow would be the star, and we are the ring around it. Our ship appearance will be million, and that's who we are, the Game Man. We can change this up, but there's no point. So with that, let's get started. Yeah, so we're just gonna play on a medium one. We will not do Advanced AI or Fallen Empires or Marauders. We will bump it up to that's good because that'll give us a full 10. Actually we'll do 10 is fine. Everything's gonna stay the same. Mid game, start, and end game is gonna be there. I just installed this, so let's bump this up from ensign to what do we want to do? Let's do captain because I don't play Megacorp often, and I'm not sure how this is going to play out. So this is our start. If we ever knew how our people arrived on the Galactic Commerce Corporation's headquarters, our histories have long forgotten it. What we do know is that just over 2,000 years ago, some inconceivable cataclysm destroyed much of the ring and killed most of the population, and that our people eventually rose from those ruins. Our civilization has grown, flourished, and now stands ready to explore the galaxy, whether again or for the first time. But despite all our progress, we still have a long way to go before we can understand and repair the ring world which is our home. So this is our planet layout. We can't build nothing yet. We're going to want to save it. So let's look at our scientists and see what the bonuses is. So leader experience gain, that's good. Research speed is good, and research speed is good. Do we have another research speed? We do not. I'm thinking we're gonna want to replace that, but it'll be fine for now. So let's get him researching a physics boost. Lewis will research a unity boost. Bernadette will research a engineering boost. We can't build anything, but if we look at our planetary features, we do have the arcane generator, which produces 10 energy credits and 2 volatile motes, which is just enough to power our agricultural segment. So it's going to take us a while to get to these because we need strategic resources, which we'll have to discover later. With that going, let's take a look at where we are in the galaxy. Okay, so we are in the upper-ish right. It's not too bad of a start. Yeah, if we look at possible... I always like to look at possible defense areas first. It looks like way out here, here, and here are the quick choke points. For now. So for our science ship, let's send them... I can go this way. We will leave that for now, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna do map the stars. It's a decent edict, but I'm not worried about it, and we're gonna need the influence, I feel like, pretty early. If we look at our ruler traits, I am Explorer, which gives us a build cost and anomaly research speed of 33% and a reduction of 25% on the cost. And we are a champion of the people, giving us +5 happiness. Interesting. I don't think we have any slaves. So we gone ahead and sped it up the fastest, and he's researching now. Now that we are past 200 energy credits, I will go ahead and build another science ship. Yeah, just one. And he will be done pretty soon. So let's send... No, let's select the Goddard. And let's recruit another scientist. And we're going to do Alfonso because he has a survey speed bonus of 25%. So we're going to send him down here. And this way. I don't think we're going to find much though. We've already found an abandoned gateway. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Zathmak system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Interesting. So we're going to go ahead and speed up, and that's down here. We're going to tell our construction ship to build the research station first, and then the mining station. You can either do that by right-clicking on the system and doing that, or you can right-click on the planet or asteroid.
System survey complete.
And Barney's been surveyed, so we've already told him to come down here and continue surveying. Hopefully we can get a nice chunk of the galaxy for ourselves. So we can then expand and start selling everything. So our mining stations are both done. I'm going to tell him to come down here because that's currently the better planet or system with 15 minerals compared to 4. Though it's lacking the energy credits, but we don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and queue up yet another science ship. Almost dropped my water, that's not good. Alright, and it's the Tesla. Can we find an Elon Musk room? Cannot, so we're just going to take Neng Shen. He is the youngest. And we are going to send him this way. I'm not going for every planet around me because we're looking for the first people. So, like it's our tradition, we can either go expansion, which is good, a little bit of colony development speed and influence reduction, but it reduces our anomaly research speed, or it reduces our chance of doing discovery, which just increases our station output and our research output. It's also a good one. Both of these are good starts. We don't have to do it yet because they're going to keep stacking. It just gives instant adoption. Plan to build an additional district. We unlock an ascension perk. I'm not sure here. It's gonna keep stacking, so we're just gonna wait. None of these give us an instant really effect that we need right now. So we're just gonna wait and see. So there's the first continental world. We aren't gonna do any anomalies right now. So because of that, I don't think we want this right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do expansion right now. Oh, the Rassian Concordant. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Bayou 1A. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Rassian Concordant. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1,000,000 years ago. They appear to have been six-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Jaborian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. This gives us the precursors event chain, and we find one minor artifact. So if we go to our situation log, we can see the precursors, which is a good event chain to finish. But we're gonna wait. So, contact reports of remnants. Human xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on the recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. Remarkable, and one of our scientists has gained a level. So let's keep the game going. I'm gonna go ahead and build 2 more construction ships. Seems like a lot. Our governor and scientists are gaining things. It's only 76. We could research it, but we're gonna leave it. We're just trying to survey them so we can then build an outpost there and hold the system, and then work our way backwards and connect everything.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
We're gonna leave that, and we're gonna build another science ship.
Anomaly found.
Leave it. We're leaving all the anomalies.
System survey complete.
Good, he's going that way. This science ship can now get another person. We're gonna go with Di Jung. He's the youngest. Send him to go here. We'll send this guy to come up here. See who he can find.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Leave it. We will get to the anomalies later, and I'll read all of them before we do them. Not to worry. Okay, well, let's build a starbase there. And, ooh, we can't do that just yet. We need more alloy. Just fine. It's not a problem. Guess we'll get it soon enough. There we go. We're at 100. So he's going to continue to survey.
Construction complete.
And we're going to build our mining stations. Strategic resource discovered on use Korea 4. During its survey of East Korea 4, the Galactic Commerce Corporation spaceship Goddard discovered several exotic gases previously unknown to us. These gases have a variety of different uses, particularly in the operation of advanced energy-based weaponry and force fields. Some of the gases can also be used as starship fuel or even as recreational drugs. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. So exotic gases are discovered down here. Inhabitable Worlds survey is available, which can get well, we now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Galactic Commerce Corporation headquarters. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So we can do the chain, or we can just get 20 influence. We'll do it. Sure. So that means we have to survey 8 habitable worlds, and we'll be done with that. Build those mining stations. And I'm gonna get him to build. Oh, he needs more alloys. So with that, I should have waited a little bit to build these. I was eager. So that now makes it a little bit cheaper to build the starbase.
Anomaly found.
I'll leave the anomaly. A strategic resource has been discovered. The Sagan has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Galaria 1 dubbed volatile motes. These preternatural particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which could be exploited in energy production as a fuel or even as explosives. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation. Okay. We'll just continue. So it's now only 67 to build the starbase instead of 75. But every bit helps in the beginning.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Every system's being finished surveyed. We'll do that. Crossroads now. Do we get another science ship to do this one while we go down here? Or do we think that'll connect? Let's do that. Another science ship can't hurt, but we're spending our alloys on star bases.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Oh. Okay. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Uriel system. These strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached the Galactic Commerce Corporation headquarters, in many ways ending the first chapter in the books of our corporation's bid for a stellar empire. Intriguing. So let's go to it and look at it and see what they are. So they're the little space amoeba guys, kind of harmless. I'm not too worried about them. We will do the situation log. 22 months is a long time, but we'll get it done. I can actually tell them to not scan it, but go around. And if we stay far enough away, they will not harm us. So that's what we're going to do. And then as soon as we get to that next system, we're going to turn back on evasive fleet stance. There he goes. We will leave this anomaly, and we'll turn back on evasive. and then we will tell them to continue to survey.
Anomaly found.
Leave it. We'll get back to it.
System survey complete.
We can build some stuff on our thing, on our ring world. We just gotta make sure we don't go negative, or try not to go negative. Always seem good. We're gonna want that. But let's do a corporate culture site to give us society production, trade value, and unity. Yeah. And let's see, we can get rid of these, giving us 100 strategic resources, but we will wait for more energy credits so we can have a little reserve. Continue to leave the anomalies alone. Oh. Another level up.
Construction complete.
Archaeological sites been discovered down here in Bolthar. Just tell them to keep moving along.
System survey complete.
We'll leave it, even though, I mean, it is a quick one, but we're still leaving them for later.
Anomaly found.
Continue to leave it. How much would that cost? Another 162. Okay. Continue to leave it. Continental in a desert world. Interesting. Okay.
System survey complete.
Oh. Beta aliens have been encountered. A 1000 day. We will leave that. Let's look in Zier and see what they are. These guys look like mining drones, so I think it's the same thing. If we just stay away from them, we'll be able to pass through. I hope. So we're gonna turn off the fleet stance, and we're just gonna try to edge along and get out of there. Goddard down here needs a thing, so we're gonna survey here. Still looking for our first alien empire.
System survey complete.
Spearham's been surveyed.
Special project complete.
Alright, the entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new wanderers forms of spaceborne life, quickly named space amoeba. Following an analysis, gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from our headquarters. So we can do fascinating creatures, which gives us the space amoeba study, or we can learn to coexist, which gives us space amoeba pacification. Let's do the pacification. And our physics research is done, so let's look at that and do more research speed. That's going to cost 200 months, so we're going to wait for that. That's going to take a while. Beta aliens is 18 months. We're going to wait because we kind of know what they are. We have, 3 Arctic worlds down here. That's very interesting.
Anomaly found.
Leave the anomaly. Yeah, let's reduce our sprawl by 25%.
Research complete.
Our research is done, so now let's do we can do armor.
System survey complete.
Piscus is done up here, and he's going to continue. We probably can start building some fleets, but I want to wait a little bit longer on that.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. Leave it. I'm going to build I don't know. Yeah, we'll build something there. And I'll build something here because it's but just a better tile. Once we get factions, we'll be making a lot more influence.
Construction complete.
Another survey, leave it. Both our starbase outposts are finished, so let's do research stations and mining stations.
System survey complete.
Okay, we'll keep going. Can't inhabit any of these, which is a bummer. But I think we're going to end it here for this video. It's been slightly over 30 minutes. So let's recap what we have done. We've expanded from this star to here. We're trying to discover our first alien empire and make contact with them. We've already encountered some mining vessels and space amoeba, which we have to avoid. We have found a lot of anomalies, but we have not researched any of them. We've also found our first archaeological site down here in Bolthor, and we encountered the precursors in Brayu. We have also incorporated 2 potentially habitable worlds in our planet, with 2 continentals at 70%, so we might start colonizing next. Our next stages for the next episode are probably just going to continue to expand and continue to look for those next empires. But on that note, I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe. You can also catch me live stream on Twitch sometimes, in the links on my channel. With that, once again, I hope you guys have a great day. Try to stay healthy out there with this virus going around. And that'll be it.